Borage, and we are talking about Borage officinalis. And this is one of these great old world herbs, beautiful in the garden, and it's seriously famous for its GLA. That's your gamma-linolenic acid. So let's dive in and talk a little bit about what this means so you can be taking better advantage of it. So from a Western standpoint, just to briefly, borage is good, it's a diuretic, it helps pee, demulcent, softening, emollient, more softening, and anti-inflammatory, sort of sedative, mildly so. From the Eastern perspective, traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, you're going to hear things like it cools damp heat, especially in that lower jiao. And the lower jiao is the lower part of your body. It's your bladder, your intestines. It's that idea of, again, this sort of another way of saying diuretic, but it has more implications than that. And it also cools liver heat. So native to the Mediterranean area, this is a plant that is now kind of naturalized all over the world. And its seeds are absolutely known to be the richest in GLA. That's, again, gamma-linolenic acid. And you often hear about GLA as it relates to another beautiful plant, evening primrose. Visit our website at whiterabbitinstituteofhealing.com to find out more about both these plants, borage and evening primrose. But it's the borage seeds that are really full of it. And I thought it would be good to kind of just review GLA, because we get, these are things we hear and then they float out of our heads. So let's take a moment to dive in. GLA has got some important, is a fatty acid. And there's different kinds of fatty acids, right? So there's what you know as your bad fats. That's your saturated fat, kind of known for building up cholesterol. You have your monosaturated fats, or MUFAs, MUFA for short. Those help reduce heart risk, regulate blood sugar, and your unsaturated. And these are your omega-3 and 6. And this is where GLA falls. It's an omega-6 fatty acid. And so these are going to help reduce inflammation, improve immune function, regulate blood sugar, promote cell growth. This is all good news. Healthy skin, healthy hair. You'll see them a lot in skin products. Reduce wrinkles, acne. Now, the oil for borage oil is often falls under one of its other common names, which is starflower oil. So don't let that confuse you. If you don't see borage oil on the counter, you see starflower. That's how it's going to show up. And just as a reminder, too, there's a lot of research done in the balancing act between omega-6 and omega-3. And essentially, you kind of want a ratio of 1 to 4. So 1 part omega-3 and 6 parts omega-6, so that these two important fatty acids are balancing each other out in their system. And they're very good for, these GLA is also good for metabolism, boosts it. It helps activate that, so it can be a way of, helping to manage weight, boosting the metabolism so it's working properly. Very important in hormonal systems, especially regulating menopausal women hormones, or even younger women with PMS. So you've got your hot flashes, your PMS, reducing pain associated with joint pain, whether it's due to, hormonal shifts or otherwise. People that are deficient in GLA are going to show signs of headaches, bloating, vomiting, pain, cramps, nausea, especially when this is female related. So that'll give you some indicators how important this essential fatty acid is. Essential means you got to have it. And borage seeds are your best source. So there you go. Borage and GLA.